haha.
English. Hi everyone.
Hey, welcome back everyone to the final week. This is day 11.
Yes, and it's really final week
Yes.
of the whole both baby,
Yes.
right?
This is the final week of the entire movie itself. So,
Yay!
hooray for
yes,
us.
Yeah, hooray,
Hooray
for
for
you.
everyone that started
Yes.
from the beginning until the end.
처음부터 함께 해주신 여러분들께도 감사드리고 저희들도 만세고 그 다음에 또 anyway, if you join this period, also it's meaningful. So
Yeah.
yes, because we can celebrate the ending part together. So.
Yeah, maybe we'll do another toast.
이거 토스트 할 수도 있다고요. 네, maybe. Okay, so.
All right, so we'll take a look at today's clip first.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, that's great!
Thanks. I just went with the flow.
So today's sentence is, I just went with the flow.
난 그저 대세를 따랐을 뿐이야. 그저 흐름에 맡겼을 뿐이죠.
I just went with the flow is today's sentence.
Yes.
Today's sentence is a very simple thing.
Yeah, right. Just only one thing. So
Right.
usually we covered one thing, but okay.
Right. But this is something you have to kind of memorize the whole thing as. Okay. Go with the flow is the normal way.
Yeah, 맞아요. 그러니까 go with the flow라고 하는 게 보통 말하는 표현이고요. It's past tense, so.
Yes.
So it happened already.
Yes, that's true.
Yes.
Okay. So if you're giving advice to your friend, then you can just say go with the flow.
네, 친구들에게, 그러니까는 뭐 조언이라고 할까요? 충고라고 하기엔 좀 너무 무겁고 조언을 하고 싶을 때는 그냥 go with the flow라고 하시면 되세요.
All right. Go with the flow. Went with the flow. What is a flow? The flow, basically all you have to do is look at this time period as like a river.
네,
It just keeps going on.
네, 그냥 강처럼 쭉 흘러가는 시간적인 흐름을 얘기를 하는데요, flow가.
All right. So when we say go with the flow, it means don't fight it. Just do what everyone else is doing,
Yes.
and then there will be no problems.
싸우지 말고 그냥 모두가 하는 대로 좀 하자. Kind of some majority decision.
In a way, yeah.
Not exactly same, but yes, but we are just going with the flow of majorities, right?
Yes, that's correct.
다수결의 원칙하고 약간 좀 비슷하기도 하지만요. 네, 완전히 똑같은 건 아니고.
When did go with the flow start? There are a couple theories.
약간 몇 개의 이론이 있대 언제부터 이렇게 했는지. Yes.
All right, the first one, it goes way back to ancient Rome
Okay.
by the emperor Marcus Aurelius.
아, 그 마르쿠스 아우렐리우스 황제죠. 네, 그 고대 로마의.
He wrote a book called The Meditation.
네, 명상록이라는 책을 썼는데요. Yeah, very famous one.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Although
It's famous?
yes, it's really famous, one of the real classics, but so I have that book, but
Okay.
I didn't read it. You
You
know?
didn't read such a famous book?
Yeah, such a shame. I know.
Yeah, it's such a famous book and you didn't read it?
Yeah, I think maybe you didn't know the existence of the book.
No, I knew it. Somewhere in my head, maybe.
Okay, 네, 그렇습니다. 네. Anyway, so.
In the book, he writes about his thoughts on the people and how they should just accept how the rulings go. Don't fight the power, just accept us and just go with the flow. He wrote his inner thoughts on how the world should be working, and that was one of the sentences. He said, go with the flow.
그러니까는 어떤 그 뭐지 권력이라고 할까요? 위에 있는 힘과 싸우지 말고 그냥 이대로 맡겨서 가라. Yes, okay.
Okay. So and there are other sentences in the book where he kind of describes a flow as like a timeline. Timeline is like a river kind of thing.
Yes, 그러니까는 시간의 흐름이죠. 그냥 강처럼 이렇게 설명을 했다고 해요.
The other theory is related to William Shakespeare.
Okay. 아, 네, 윌리엄 셰익스피어.
William Shakespeare wrote a play
Yes.
called Julius Caesar.
Yes. 줄리어스 시저라는 연극 희곡을 썼죠.
Okay, and in that, Brutus says this sentence.
아,
Go
거기서
with the flow.
브루투스가 이런 말을 했다. To whom?
That I don't know, because I was just looking at the examples. I don't know who he said it to.
브루투스가 이 말을 했다고 그 희곡에서요. Wow, okay, interesting. Okay, I see.
If you're curious, you can look it up yourself. But
I think I read the play, but wow, okay.
Okay.
So,
and the last one, how they say it. This one probably does make sense. This is from the U.S. 1960s.
1960s. 아, 1960년대. 네.
Okay, in the 1960s, we went through a period called the hippie era.
Yes. 히피 그게 좀 이렇게 부흥을 일으켰죠. 네.
Okay, so there were like hippies, and we had the word flower power, peace, blah blah
예,
blah.
네, 뭐 세계 평화 이런 거 했잖아요. 네. So,
Those guys are very laid back people, right? They don't want to
네.
work, they don't want to fight, they just want to let's see how things go. And that is saying going with the flow.
오케이. 그런 문화적인 흐름 같은 거 전쟁도 하지 말고 뭐 반전주의자 이런 거였잖아요. 그러니까는 이렇게 가는 대로 맡겨라 하는 게 바로 이 going with the flow. 오케이.
Okay, so going with the flow, probably yes, the first recorded one could be Marcus Aurelius,
Yes.
or it could be William Shakespeare. But the reason why this sentence is popular is because of the 1960s.
아, 이 표현이 아마 그러니까 처음에 이제 기록이 된 거는 그 로마 시대 뭐 아우렐리우스 황제 때나 아니면 윌리엄 셰익스피어 때문에 가능했겠지만 이 표현이 유명세를 탄 것은 그 히피 시대 그때부터라고요.
So people just kept saying it, and you know that thing started in the U.S., but it kind of spread it out to other countries as well.
아, 네, 미국에서 시작돼서 다른 나라로 좀 이렇게 옮겨갔다고요? Like Let It Be?
But Let It Be is Beatles.
Beatles, the same spirit, the same motto, like this?
I guess. Did they
because-
sing that song in the 60s?
That I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe 70s? Beatles are 70s, I guess.
Okay, so maybe
Oh,
they
yeah,
were affected by it?
Oh,
Okay,
yes.
that's possible
Because
too.
John Lennon is against the war and
Right.
yes.
He was basically a hippie too, I think. Well, but also he had
yeah, his wife.
the crazy one.
What crazy?
Yoko?
Yeah, the Japanese woman.
yeah.
Okay. 그 아내가 일본 사람이죠. Okay, so so anyway, so
Well, in the States,
why
we
crazy? I just curious.
no, in the States we usually refer her as the kind of cuckoo one.
아, 그 미국에서 그 오노 요코라고 하나요? 그 존 레논 아내를 갖다 약간 조금 정신이 좀 그렇다고. Okay, so
So after that, after the 60s, this expression just kept on going, and now we still use it. Go with the flow.
1960년대 이후부터 이 표현이 계속 이제 사용이 돼가지고 이제는 그냥 그 흐름을 따라서 가라 이렇게 계속 사용하게 됐다고요? Yes.
All right. So, like for example, let's say she's worried about something, and she comes to ask me, "What should I do? I know it's wrong, but I want to. Should I tell the people that it's wrong, or should I just keep myself quiet?" And then I can say, "This is a very tough case. Just go with the flow."
제가 가서 사람들한테 이거를 잘못됐다고 말을 해야 될까? 아니면 그냥 조용히 잠잠하게 있어야 될까? 그러면은 이거 좀 결정하기 어려운데 그냥 흐름에 맡겨. That means I should be quiet.
Yes.
네, 조용히 하라고. 이따 지금 shut up and be quiet. Like
No, it's not a shut up thing. It's
No,
just,
I'm just joking, okay? Just
like
kidding.
even if you do point it out that it's wrong,
Nobody will care.
not only nobody will care, the backlash will be bigger.
그 후유증이 더 클 것 같다고.
So my opinion is just let it go with the flow. It's a tiny little thing anyways.
예, 그냥 흘러가게 내비둬라. 어차피 시간이 다 해결해 줄 테니까.
It's better to use less energy on such a trivial thing.
네, 그런 사소한 문제에 에너지를 좀 적게 쓰고, 오케이? Yes.
So that's why we say go with the flow.
It's hard to decide. I usually go with the flow, I guess.
Okay.
But sometimes I
Well,
didn't. Okay.
well, we have salmons too.
아.
Salmons go reverse the flow.
연어들도 이렇게 흐름을 거슬러 간다고요. 네. Actually, in Korea, the song's title,
song?
like the salmons,
Like the
against the
Go
flow.
against the flow. And do people believe that as like a mantra kind of thing?
No, not
Oh,
just
not really?
it's
Is that like an anti-social song?
정확하게 가사가 생각은 안 나요. 네. I can't remember the whole lyrics, but anyway,
Okay.
there is a song. That's important, okay?
Okay, but it's not an anti-social song or anything like that.
Yes, just supporting people.
Okay.
You can get
Oh, it's
through
okay
a
to
struggle
go-
in the life,
Okay.
like that kind
Okay.
of thing.
All right. Well, anyway, so that's what go with the flow means.
이게 바로 그 아무튼 대세에 맡겨라 이런 것이 그게 go with the flow의 의미죠. Okay, so
Right. I think we can cut it there. I think that's good enough.
yes,
Right.
but okay.
What?
I just want to ask you how many times you didn't go with the flow like this in States, I think a lot happened, but in Korea, I'm not sure.
In Korea, I always go with the flow.
예, 한국에서 항상 그 흐름에 맡겼지만,
But like, because in Korea, my dad always warns me, don't do anything that's out of character.
yes,
Because people well, he's a more old-fashioned guy, so he always just warns me. Like in Korea, they're not as accepting to things like that in
That's
like the
true.
States.
네, 한국에서 좀 조심해야 된다고 항상 아버지가 좀 충고를 하셔가지고, okay,
So I always go with the flow.
okay, but in States, you were different, right?
I'm more on the rebel side.
약간 반항적인 측면이 있었다고. Okay, so yeah, I can
Yeah.
see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think there
I'm a
will be
bad boy,
a lot of episodes, but out of time.
Probably.
Yes, 시간이 별로 없는 관계로. Anyway, so okay, let's move on.
All right, so we'll go to the end card. I just went with the flow.
그냥 대세를 따랐을 뿐이야.
I just went with the flow.
그저 흐름에 맡겼을 뿐이죠.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is it for today.
All right, so this is it for day 11.
Yes.
We hope to see you all for day 12.
Yes. Bye, everyone.
Okay, so we'll finish here. See ya.